I've always been a man that has relied on luck. Ladies and gentlemen, fuck! Oh man, I hate my life, mate. He missed again! Hey guys, I'm on Showdown right now. You may notice that the aspect ratio is a little different for this live. I kind of wanted to get some good capture for the chat as well. I noticed that that's what most other Showdown channels do. Way back in the day when I started recording Showdown, I always just did it with just the battle, which was convenient, but I mean, I kind of stuck with that for a little while, and I figured it was getting kind of stale. So yeah. So I made this team. It's probably pretty shit, but it's a sand team with a Stoutland. Actually, I think I don't want it to be too obvious that the Stoutland is purely made for this team, so I'm actually going to move him over there. That's just a thing that kind of bothers me when the gimmick is clearly put in the front. But anyway, yeah, the team's pretty standard besides the Stoutland. You could very easily just replace it with an Excadrill and it would probably be a better team. But we got, it's pretty standard, just defensive Landorus T with Stealth Rock because I needed a Stealth Rocker. I was debating for a while on whether I should make this Latios here Choice Scarf, but I wanted to make sure that I had a solid Pursuiter on this team, and I figure Scarf T-Tar would be the best option for that. So Latios is more or less kind of just a wall breaker with Defog. Then I have the Scarf T-Tar, mainly there to put on some damage, revenge kill, and also, of course, put up the sand. And then we got defensive Rotom Wash, of course. I mean, I pretty much put this on all of my teams. The most versatile Pokemon in the game, as they say. Maybe that's just as I say. Then we got a Stoutland, Choice Banded, pretty standard, and a Mega Metagross. It's a Mega Metagross, just kind of there to just be there pretty much. I mean, actually, wait, I have Grass Knot on this team. Grass Knot is special, so I should definitely not be Jolly. Let me fix that real quick. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I always complain that I never have a Grass type move, so I figured I'd just put a Grass Knot on this Metagross to make sure that I do. Anyway, let's get a battle. Alright, this is a pretty interesting team. We already have someone joining. I'm just gonna ignore both of them. I'm digging the Gliscor. I think that's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to make sure I play carefully around that Magnezone. Mega Diancie, I mean, he has lots of potential Stealth Rockers on this team, so that very well could be Calm Mind or fucking Rock Polish or something. Latios is gonna be annoying. I'm gonna have to play around that carefully. And it looks like, I don't know, that fucking Tentacruel might be up to get some Toxic Spikes. Of course he's gonna spin. And I might not even have to worry about sending in my T-Tar. Overall though, I think my Landorus is probably a decent lead with whatever he wants to go with. I can knock off whatever he leads off with. He does go with the Diancie. This does kind of scare me. Of course he's going to be Mega Diancie, I'm aware of that. I'm not quite sure what Mega Diancie does. I do know that I could probably go into my Metagross, like one Meteor Mash would kill it, of course. But I figure an Earthquake would probably do a decent amount of damage as well. Would he want to stay in though, is my question. Because, like I said, I don't really know if this thing would want to stay in against a Landorus. I'm gonna well, okay, if I U-turn and he doesn't switch out, what could I do? I could go mainly into my Metagross is what I'm thinking. I know this thing does get Earth Power, so that might not be a great play. Let's see. Yeah. I'm gonna go for a U-turn. Okay, he does Mega Evolve. He goes for a Protect. That's fair. That's fair. He's still Rock Fairy. That's good to know. I'm gonna go for an Earthquake. Moonblast does a fair amount. Okay. Alright, that thing's dead. That's pretty funny. Okay, he goes into his Latios. This thing's more than likely a Scarfer. Of course I'm gonna want to go into my Tyranitar. I'm thinking anyway. He of course predicts that. That was a good play. No, yeah. I see that. Although I don't think he sees my Ice Punch. Bam. Oops. Okay, will he want to stay in? I'm not 100% sure. I want to make sure I'm playing safe when this thing is setting up on me. So there you go. Very nice. He does go into his Magnezone. This thing is probably going to go for a Volt Switch of some kind, I'm thinking. Either that or he could be going for a Flash Cannon. Either way. Part of me actually wants to go into my Metagross because this thing very easily could be Specs. Let's see. I'm gonna go into my Landorus. If he Volt Switches, I made a good play. If he Flash Cannons, which he does, first of all, I live, which is impressive. Huh. Well, I could just... I'm gonna knock off. He might go into his... Oh, is he Scarfed? I wonder. Either way... I guess he is probably Scarfed. I can always go into my Metagross. That thing does have Hammer Arm. Although I suppose my Tyranitar also has Superpower. Let's see, 220... Oh, this thing actually is probably just faster. I'm thinking it's still probably Specs, though. I don't know if that's Specs damage on the Landorus, though. That did 43% with a Stab Flash Cannon. You know, I'm guaranteed to be faster unless he's a Scarf with my T-Tar. Especially since I'm Scarf. So actually, no, I'm guaranteed to be faster right now. So I'm just going to go for a Superpower. It's relatively safe. Not really. I mean, if he switches into his Tentacruel, then that's arguably not very safe at all. But he does stay in, which I'm not complaining about. Flash Cannon does do quite a bit. Either way. He might not stay in on this. Well, he stayed in last time. I have no reason not to, really. Okay, he does go into his Tentacruel. I suppose I should have switched out on that, but that's okay. Now, I would go into my Stoutland, but... I don't know. I mean, I just don't think a Wild Charge is going to do it. I could go for a Return, but... I also could just go into my Latios, you know? And if he goes for a Scald, my Latios would not care as much. So I'm going to do that. Oh, he does go for the knockoff. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'm going to go... I actually have no idea which of these would be stronger, because Tentacruel does have very good physical defense. I'm just going to go with the Draco. It's kind of safe. You know, if he wants to go into something like his Hippowdon or his Latios of his own, it's guaranteed to do more damage. He actually just forfeits, so okay. I'll get another one. Okay, I have literally never seen a Volcanion before. This is my first time even encountering the thing, so this is exciting. uh, Well, we can already count on a few things. Mega Lopunny, we got a spinner on the team as well as a defensive pivot. I'm just kind of hoping to God he doesn't lead off with that Volcanion because I have no idea what to do against that thing. I suppose there's nothing wrong with just leading off with Tyranitar and getting up some, fuck. Okay, well this thing's Fire Water. That's a weird ass type. But it is weird, or it is weak to Stone Edge. So I see no reason not to go. Well, I guess he wasn't expecting the good old Scarf T-Tar. So I will continue to not know what Volcanion does, I guess. Fingers crossed I don't run into it again in this live. Wow. That thing, that just went from like 0 to 100 to 0 very quickly. What could he go into now? He probably knows I'm Scarfed. His best play would probably just be to go into either like his, I guess Superior makes sense. I was thinking Lando T so that you could set up Rux, but that's alright. Now let's think here. Let's think. So we do have a Superior. Of course this thing's gonna go for a Leaf Storm. I hope I'm just not about to lose, to be completely honest with you. I'm gonna go into my Metagross. I figure I can take 2 after a Mega. Interesting choice going for a Glare. We do see that he is Leftovers. I'm just gonna go for a Meteor Mash. I think that's relatively safe. He does go into his Starmie. I do miss my Meteor Mash, which is a little annoying. We do see that his Starmie is also Leftovers. So this thing more than likely, I mean, what could he be going for? A Power Swap? Is that what all the cool kids are doing with their Starmies? Either way, I'm going into my Rotom, so I don't really mind. He goes for an Ice Beam. Interesting choice. Let's see. He's more than likely just going back into his Superior now. So, let's see. I'm just gonna Volt Switch. Yeah, he just goes back into his Superior. I'm going to calc something really fast. I'm also not very good at using the calculator, but let's see. I want to calculate to see if my Latios's Draco can take him out. So I am, let's see, OU Life Orb Latios against a Superior. Let's see here. Draco Meteor. Oh wow, okay, 98.2 to 116.4. So that, after lefties and stuff, is a guaranteed Oko. Oh, I think I'm still good, actually. He does go for the Glare, but he's dead, so that's fine. I don't really mind a paralyzed Latios if it means that Superior is out of the way. I would assume he's either going to go into his Starmie or his Gengar now. He does go for the Gengar. So this thing could just be here to revenge me. But my fear is that he's going to go for a sub. Yeah, that's pretty much it, actually. I could use something as fodder, I suppose. He very well could just predict my switch into my T-Tar and go for a Focus Blast if he has that. I'm going to go into my T-Tar. I don't really see a reason not to. He does go for the Focus Blast, but I actually don't mind that because now, time to go into Stoutland. unfortunately, because I have Sand Rush, I do not have Scrappy, but I can go for a Crunch. He goes into his Landorus Therian. I should have predicted that, to be completely honest with you. But that's okay. That's fine. That is a-okay. Let's see. Well, I'm thinking he's probably just gonna U-turn or set up his Stealth Rocks. Either way, he doesn't want to deal with my Rotom, so I'll go into that. Okay, he goes for a Toxic. Alright. Let's see. I'll go for a Willow. If he goes into something like his Lopunny for some reason, Starmie makes sense. Unfortunately, I missed the Willow, which is quite unfortunate. Last time he went for an Ice Beam for some reason, so God knows what he's gonna go for now. It's really a mystery, this Starmie. I suppose the Hydro Pump would do a fair amount. Thunderbolt won't kill me. I mean, oh, okay, so that's what he's doing. I mean, sure. Oh, okay, I see. He's just trying to stall out. Like, I don't really care about the sand turns. My team is not dependent on sand. Sand is a byproduct to help Stoutland do work, but in the end, I really don't care that much. He goes back into his Starmie. I'm not quite sure. Like, this thing more than likely has Natural Cure. I'll just go for a Hydro Pump. I'm thinking he's probably just gonna stay in, but yeah. Well, that makes sense. And I missed the Hydro Pump just for good measure. I suppose he's just trying to trick me to kill my Rotom, but I don't really mind, in all honesty. Okay, we do learn that he has Psyshock, which means that Stoutland is a Pokemon. We have learned that. Okay. I can go into my Stoutland. I could very easily predict the Lando T coming in, go into my own Lando T, and then knock off whatever he wants to switch into, which I believe is what I will do. Fantastic. And now I get the Intimidate off, and now whatever he switches into, or if he just stays in to try and Toxic me, is getting knocked off. Okie doke. I'm just gonna U-turn. If he switches, I get switch advantage. Actually, I don't. But that's okay. He's not gonna go for Earthquake. He's more than likely gonna U-turn. So I'm just gonna go in my Metagross. Oh, he goes for Stealth Rock. Earthquake won't kill me, especially after the Intimidate. So I'll just go for a Meteor Mash. He does go into a Starmie. This will do a fair amount. Yeah, that's completely fine, really. I'll go for another one. I have no reason not to. If he has Scald, he's not going to burn me. And nothing else he has will really do that much damage against me, so I'm sitting pretty right now. So let's see. I wonder what water type move he might have, though. If he doesn't have Scald, he more than likely has Hydro Pump, which could actually do a good amount against me. Excuse me, battle timer is now on. I definitely clicked Meteor Mash. Oh, he disconnected. Okay, I will wait out the, oh, is he back? Oh. Oh, this is exciting. Alright. Well, I clicked Meteor Mash, that's all I know. And he has 30 seconds left, so we're gonna wait this out. I could go for some coffee right now, dude. Whoa, he is alive. Hello. So he has a dead Starmie. Alright. He does end up having Scald, which does a fair amount. But he does go into his Gengar now. Let's see. It appears as if he wants to go for a Shadow Ball, so I'll play along and go into my Stoutland. Okie doke, and let's see. Well, I can go, let's see. He has no item, so yeah, there's that. I want to make sure that okay, he's definitely, alright. He's not choiced. We now know that he is not choiced. Alright. Oh shit, did I knock something off of this? No, I didn't. Why would I do that? Anyway, I think I should be able to live anything that he wants to go for. So I'm just gonna knock off. He does go into his Lando. I don't really mind, although that is kind of annoying. I'll go for a U-turn. Okey-doke. He has not shown U-turn though. Okay, he does have the Stone Edge. This is unfortunate as a situation. I'm gonna have to bank on him missing a Stone Edge here, which he does not. I'm gonna go into my own Landorus, I guess. It's looking a little grim, unfortunately. I'm gonna knock off, and he's gonna miss a Stone Edge. I am not gonna complain about that. I'm just gonna keep knocking off, really. It's pretty much my only option. I do get a crit. That's very nice. Oh, maybe this isn't looking so bad. It would be in his best interest to switch out. I mean, he could just go into his Lopunny, but I guess he's just inclined to stay in right now. I'm not gonna complain. I mean, yeah. His prerogative. You feel me? Okay, so he can easily revenge me now. I guess, yeah, he still wins with his Gengar or his Lopunny. More than likely has the Fake Out or the Power Up Punch, whatever works. Let's see. The chances of me living this, very unlikely, but I've always been a man that has relied on luck. Ladies and gentlemen, fuck! Oh man, I hate my life, mate. He missed again! I'm a god at Pokemon! I think he still wins with his Gengar, but holy shit, dude. That was amazing. Wow. That's unfortunate. But I think it was worth that. Good job, Big Papa Trump. Wow. How long have I been recording? 23 minutes? I'll call that a day. Have a good one.